Have you ever noticed how some Japanese cars seem to magically fix themselves after a simple reset? One day your dashboard is glowing like a Christmas tree, the throttle feels sluggish, the transmission shifts rough, the fuel economy drops, and suddenly, after disconnecting the battery or doing a hidden reset procedure, the car drives like new again. Sounds fake, right? But the truth is, in Japan, mechanics don't rush to replace parts. They follow precise reset techniques that restore car performance and make it run like brand new. According to automotive diagnostic studies, nearly 60% of minor drivability complaints are caused by corrupted adaptive memory rather than broken mechanical parts. In this video, we are uncovering the Japanese car reset methods mechanics secretly use to restore performance, fix warning lights, improve fuel economy, and eliminate strange behaviors without replacing expensive components. And most of these methods cost you absolutely nothing. Let's dive in. Trick number 9, the shizuka reset. In Japan, one of the most overlooked yet powerful reset techniques is what some mechanics refer to as the shizuka reset, which translates to quiet reset. This method focuses on allowing the engine control unit to relearn idle behavior under perfectly stable conditions. The idea is simple but incredibly effective. Modern cars rely heavily on adaptive learning, and when battery power is interrupted or driving habits change, the system can become confused. Japanese technicians often recommend starting the car from a completely cold state and letting it idle without touching anything. No AC, no lights, no steering input for around 10 to 15 minutes. During this time, the ECU recalibrates fuel trims, air intake, and idle speed with extreme precision. Studies in automotive diagnostics have shown that improper idle calibration can increase fuel consumption by up to 8% and cause rough engine behavior. This calm, controlled reset allows the engine to recenter itself, restoring smoothness and efficiency in a way most drivers never realize is possible. Trick number 8, the throttle body relearn reset. Electronic throttle bodies are extremely sensitive in Japanese vehicles. Even tiny carbon deposits around the throttle plate can alter airflow readings enough to create rough idle, hesitation, delayed acceleration, and poor fuel economy. The throttle body relearn reset focuses on recalibrating how your engine controls airflow at idle and during acceleration. To perform this correctly, first ensure your throttle body is clean, because relearning a dirty system defeats the entire purpose. Once that's done, turn your ignition to the on position without starting the engine and leave it there for about 10 to 15 seconds. This allows the throttle body motor to cycle and set its base position. Then, turn the ignition off and wait another 10 seconds. Now start the engine without pressing the accelerator and let it idle completely undisturbed for at least 10 minutes. During this time, the ECU is relearning the exact position of the throttle plate needed to maintain stable idle. You may notice slight RPM fluctuations at first. That's completely normal and part of the calibration process. Studies show that improper throttle calibration can affect airflow accuracy by up to 12%, that directly impacts fuel efficiency and drivability. When this reset is done properly, the result is a smoother idle, sharper throttle response, and more predictable acceleration, especially in stop-and-go traffic. Trick number 7, the Kaizen battery reset. The philosophy of Kaizen, meaning continuous improvement, is deeply embedded in Japanese automotive culture, and it even applies to resetting your car. The Kaizen battery reset is not just about disconnecting the battery, it's about doing it strategically to allow a full system recalibration. First, ensure your ignition is completely off and remove the key. Then, disconnect the negative terminal of your battery and leave it disconnected for at least 15 to 30 minutes. This step clears volatile memory in the ECU, effectively wiping learned driving habits. After the waiting period, reconnect the battery securely and start the engine. But here is where most people go wrong. You should not drive aggressively right away. Instead, let the car idle for a few minutes, then begin driving gently. Accelerate slowly, maintain steady speeds, and avoid sudden braking for the first 15 to 20 minutes. This allows the ECU to relearn optimal parameters in a controlled environment. When done correctly, this method can restore lost performance and even improve fuel efficiency noticeably over the next few days. Trick number 6. The Zansheen drive cycle. Another famous Japanese car reset approach is the Zansheen drive cycle. This method involves taking your car through a very specific driving sequence after a reset, ensuring every major system recalibrates correctly. Start the process by letting the car idle for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then begin driving at low speeds in a calm, controlled manner. Spend the first 5 to 10 minutes in city-like conditions with gentle acceleration and smooth braking. After that, transition to a highway or open road where you can maintain a steady speed, ideally between 60 to 80 kilometers per hour, for another 10 to 15 minutes. However, avoid sudden throttle inputs or aggressive maneuvers during this phase. Finally, include a few gradual deceleration cycles where you let the car slow down naturally without hard braking. This full cycle allows sensors like oxygen sensors, throttle position sensors, and transmission modules to recalibrate across all driving conditions. When done properly, drivers often report smoother gear changes and more responsive acceleration within just one drive. Trick number 5. The steering angle sensor reset. Here is a reset most drivers have never heard of: the steering angle sensor reset. Modern Japanese cars rely on steering sensors for traction control, stability control, lane assist systems, and electronic power steering. But after wheel alignments, battery replacements, or pothole impacts, the steering sensor can lose calibration. Suddenly, you may see traction control lights, strange braking behavior, or lane assist malfunctions. In such case, you need to reset your steering angle sensor. To perform this reset, start your car and make sure the steering wheel is perfectly centered. Turn the steering wheel fully left until it reaches the stop, then fully right until it reaches the opposite stop. Now, return the wheel carefully back to the exact center position. On many Toyota and Lexus models, driving straight for several minutes afterward allows the system to recalibrate automatically. Some Nissan and Subaru vehicles require a scan tool to complete the calibration. After recalibration, many cars instantly regain normal steering feel and warning lights disappear. This tiny reset can completely transform how safe and stable a vehicle feels on the road. Trick number 4. The window and sunroof reset. This one sounds simple, but it fixes one of the most common Japanese car annoyances. Have you ever disconnected the battery and suddenly your auto windows stop working? Or your sunroof only opens halfway? That happens because the control modules lose their position memory. To reset your windows, turn the ignition on and fully lower the affected window while holding the switch down for several seconds after it reaches the bottom. Then fully raise the window and continue holding the switch upward for another 5 to 10 seconds once it closes completely. This teaches the control module the upper and lower travel limits again. Repeat the process for each affected window or sunroof. In many Toyota and Honda models, this instantly restores automatic one-touch operation. Mechanics perform this procedure after nearly every battery replacement because it's such a common issue. Trick number 3. The Shinron cooling reset. The Shinron cooling reset might sound simple, but it is one of the most overlooked steps that can make or break the effectiveness of other reset methods. To perform this, you need to allow your car to cool down completely, ideally for at least 6 to 8 hours or overnight. This ensures that engine temperature, coolant, and all sensors return to their natural baseline. Once the car is fully cooled, perform your chosen reset method, whether it's the Shizuka idle relearn or a battery reset. Starting from a cold state ensures the ECU gathers clean, consistent data right from the beginning. This method doesn't involve any tools or complicated steps, but it requires patience. By respecting the cooling phase, you are giving your car the best possible starting point for a successful reset, which leads to more accurate learning and better long-term performance. Trick number 2. The transmission adaptive learning reset. Modern Japanese transmissions are smarter than most people realize. Toyota, Lexus, Mazda, and Honda transmissions constantly monitor acceleration patterns, throttle input, road grades, and load conditions to adjust shift timing. But when bad habits are learned, the transmission may begin shifting harshly, hesitating between gears. Drivers often fear total transmission failure when the real issue is simply corrupted shift adaptation data. The safest and most effective method for transmission adaptive reset usually requires a professional scan tool capable of clearing transmission adaptive memory. However, you can also perform basic relearning through driving behavior alone after an ECU reset. Begin by disconnecting the battery for about 30 minutes to clear adaptive memory. Reconnect the battery and start the vehicle. During the next drive, accelerate gently from stop to about 50 miles per hour while allowing the transmission to shift smoothly through all gears. Avoid aggressive acceleration or sudden braking during this relearn phase. Repeat this process several times so the transmission control module can relearn clutch pressures and shift timing gradually. Mechanics often say the first 50 miles after reset are critical because the transmission is rebuilding its shift strategy from zero. Some Toyota and Lexus owners report their transmission feels brand new after this procedure.
Trick number 1.
The Seiketsu maintenance reset. Finally, one of the most important Japanese principles applied to cars is Seiketsu, meaning cleanliness and standardization. Before performing any reset, Japanese technicians often ensure that critical components, like the throttle body, air filter, and mass airflow sensor, are clean and functioning properly. Why? Because resetting a dirty system only teaches the ECU to adapt to poor conditions. Imagine trying to recalibrate your car while it's breathing through a clogged filter. It defeats the purpose. By cleaning key components first, you create the ideal environment for the ECU to relearn optimal performance. Automotive data suggests that a dirty throttle body alone can reduce engine efficiency by up to 10%. When combined with a proper reset, cleaning transforms the process from a temporary fix into a long-term performance improvement. This method reinforces a powerful idea. A reset is only as good as the condition of the system you are resetting. That's all for this video. So the next time your car feels strange, remember this. Sometimes your vehicle doesn't need a repair. It simply needs to forget its bad habits. See you in the next video.